Hey guys, this is Gamer Dad, starting it right off with a video pertaining to the new Call of Duty Ghosts that's dropping in November. And quite honestly, I was kind of on the fence on whether or not I would be switching over to Battlefield 4 this year, because I really wasn't that impressed with Infinity Ward's release of the single-player footage this year. The fish swimming away, the dog, all in all, it really didn't impressed me too much, and I felt a little disenchanted with the whole franchise. I mean, I've been playing since Call of Duty 2, and I don't know, I felt like since Modern Warfare 3, there wasn't a whole lot of huge progression. But with this multiplayer reveal today, I kind of feel like I'm coming back on the other side of the fence here with Call of Duty. I feel like they got a fan back, and I feel a lot more comfortable with Call of Duty, except for Battlefield 3. I typically only buy a couple brand new games a year, and Call of Duty's always been one of them. So I have about 7 minutes left to talk about some of the things that I took notes on when I was going through today and listening / watching the presentation. Some of the big key points that Infinity Ward brought up that I took away from it: customizable characters, which is a created soldier, created squad. I'll talk about. By the way, I'm going to talk about all these more a little in depth in just a second. But we're going to talk about customizable characters, new weapons, new perks, new class setup system, new game modes, destructible environments, new kill streaks, and a huge upgrade to the audio aspect of the game. And then finally, my favorite part of the whole reveal, I'll talk about last. Now, the customizable characters, they talked about a create a soldier, create a squad. I'll have some pictures coming up on the video here in a second. One of the quotes from Infinity Ward was that all the combination available, there's a total of 20,000 different options that you can make a character unique to who you are. Now, I'm assuming that's, color schemes versus flak jacket versus helmet versus whatever. But not only are you creating just one soldier, but you're eventually developing a squad, which is up to 10 soldiers, and each soldier then can prestige. So you might have one that's a sniper-based weaponry. You've spent time and money unlocking that, in-game money. Or another might be a light assault squad member, but each of these can prestige, and each of these can level up on their own. Another one. Now, talking about the new weapons, Infinity Ward came out and said that they added up to 80% new weaponry, and this was really encouraging. I mean, because frankly, that's why we all play this game, is to shoot guns at people, right? And that's what we all strive towards. We find our favorites, we find what we like, and sometimes I get on after a long day of work, and my kids are in bed, and I just feel like running around with a sniper rifle. I mean, I don't know, or like the footage you see here. This is just from tonight. I got on and just used a shotgun for fun. I mean, it's whatever you feel like doing and what you love, because we all buy this game. We all play it the way we like to play it. The next one is new perks. They said that there are going to be 35 different perks in total. You can see here on the screen, each perk has a point value to them from 1 to 5, and you have 8 points to use, or how you want to buy them. Infinity Ward gave an example of you could run 4 perks, each valued at 2, or 8 perks, each valued at 1. They're also adding that you could get rid of your secondary weapon and equipment, and could be running upwards of 11 perks at a time, which is kind of insane. And that's not even on the specialized class. That's just like an assault class. So I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, we'll see how it shapes out. I think, the min-maxers out there will always find what they always run with, But if you have 35 different perks, I think you are probably going to find a lot of variation, which is going to be pretty cool. The new class setup system kind of goes hand in hand with this. I won't go too in-depth on it right now. I'll do probably another video on it, but it's, again, a point or cost system associated with weapons, secondary, tactical, and equipment. Each have a cost associated with them to buy them. You can buy, it doesn't have to be a certain level to buy a certain gun. So when you earn enough squad points, you can unlock certain guns, and that's unlocked. So you can unlock a certain assault rifle, at level 3 that someone might unlock at level, 40 or whatever. It's totally up to you. But I'll get some more information on this at another time. The next one we're going to talk about is the new game modes. This was actually kind of cool. I was a little more excited about this than I thought I would be when I started seeing them. They actually shoutcasted one of the new game modes called Cranked, so we got to see it in action, and it's basically an anti-camping team deathmatch. So when you kill another person, it starts a countdown, and if you don't kill somebody when this countdown goes away, you blow up. And you have to keep killing people to keep this countdown from making you go boom. And as you kill more people, you get more cranked, so you get more perks, and you just become more of a powerhouse soldier as you go. So that was kind of neat. I mean, I think it's going to be those are going to be very fast-paced gameplays with that. The next one that they talked about was called Search and Rescue, and it was kind of a combination of search and destroy and kill confirmed. When you die, you drop a dog tag. If your teammate picks up the dog tag, you're reborn. If the enemy captures a dog tag that you dropped, you're out for that round. So that's kind of a cool mesh between the two. I mean, I'd be curious to see what it is. The next thing that they showed was destructible environments. I think they kind of wanted to showcase this. They got a gas station falling down, a sniper position being blown away, things like that. When I see that, I'm like, oh, cool, finally. The next thing they talked about was kill streak. And with kill streaks, I was pretty stoked to see what they did with it. They added 20 new kill streaks, and there was mention of the fact that they're completely revamped to where a lot of them are now focused on being more ground-based than air-based kill streaks. Which is kind of nice to know that they're not going to be, we're not going to be bombarded with a bunch of, 2 helicopters going and an A-10 flying by and a swarm, and like all these air-based ones can kind of make people bail out of lobbies and things like that. But I'm putting an image here up. I mean, even the UAV is going to be ground-based. So curious to see how that is. Another thing I was happy to hear and see about was the improvements to the sound quality. They added 3 different things. Number one, there's advanced sound technology that creates the sound based upon the environment that you're in. So basically, shooting in a metal box, it'll sound different than shooting in a carpeted room, which kind of allows you to see or hear where people are at. Secondly, they talked about these reaction emitters, which I guess is kind of cool. So if you chuck a nade and it blows something up, like part of a fence, then you'll hear that fence fall behind you. I think that was how they described it. I really don't know. And finally, I thought this was pretty cool, was the battle phrases or battle chatter, like nade out or enemy down, or they'll actually call out near landmarks, like there's an enemy near the temple entrance, or he's heading in the west, he's coming in the west exit. Things like that, which I thought was pretty cool. All of this sound stuff didn't get me too geeked out because I kind of feel like they're finally coming up to par with sound quality. I mean, I think that was one of the shining lights for Battlefield 3 and a lot of other games, is the sound quality that they had. I thought they did a really good job, especially if, for PC guys like me, I mean, I'm using headphones or I have really good speakers or things like that. Sound quality is a pretty big thing. Not just trying to, hear people's footsteps. I mean, sure, that's part of it. But I'm talking, the gun sounds, the bullet sounds, the explosions, the different kill streaks, all that stuff really comes together and makes a really good game. And last but not least is going to be Marksman. That was my favorite thing. It's a class. It's basically long rifles. Kind of harkens back to the Call of Duty 2, Kar 98, M1 Garand, stuff like that. That was my final thing that I'm very excited about. I'm looking forward to using this and trying this out. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. I look forward to posting more about Call of Duty Ghosts as well as a bunch of other games. So I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to turn off the computer and go play with my kiddos. See you later.